Tours, my travel agency, is the only one offering all-inclusive packages to this. So if you're interested in finding out more details about this particular music festival, that means hotels, tickets, the whole thing, go over to Peaks Cruises Tours. That's PEEKS cruisestours.com. Click on the tab that says group trips. You'll have a drop down that says music festival. There's a reservation form. We can do your air. And it includes tickets. You can upgrade your tickets. It's going to be a lot of fun. The host hotel is amazing. The Buenaventura Hotel is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The beaches near there are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. We've got 2 other hotels that we have included in case you don't want to stay at the host hotel, and you want something a little more economically conservative, maybe. But just know those 2 hotels are completely all-inclusive, all your foods, all your drinks, everything, except that you'll be at the music festivals most of the days for 3 days. So we're offering 5 and 7 day packages, and the pricing that we have available right now is good through October the 31st, which is early bird pricing. After that, the prices may go up, so you want to go ahead and book your trip for the music festivals right now. In fact, that one we have pricing starting at, the least expensive at the Rio Playa Blanca all-inclusive, $879.57 per person, double occupancy room, and that does include tickets to the event. So you can't beat that. With that, I'm going to take a super quick not vacation. I'm not on vacation. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. And when I get back, we're going to talk about travel trends and some of the top scenic driving destinations worldwide. My mouth is dry. What's happening with me today? This is Karen Duncan, your Bucket List Buster. I'll be back in a minute.
Your Bucket List Buster is sponsored by Peaks Cruises and Tours. PeaksCruisesTours.com.
Welcome back to your Bucket List Buster. So, what are some of the top scenic driving destinations worldwide? With GPS opportunities now, most cars have GPS, your phone has GPS. It makes it really easy to navigate foreign cities by car. Some people are a little more bold than I am. I think driving in foreign countries is kind of scary, especially if you've never been, and especially if they drive on the opposite side of the street and car that you're used to. But travelers, there are a lot of people that like the thrill of independent traveling, and they set off on doing things by themselves, either by car, motorcycle, and Discover Car Hire recently polled over 2,500 participants about their driving experiences in cities all over the world in order to figure out which destinations are the most inspiring and satisfying to road tripping travelers. And their feedback came up with a really good list of the best destinations to visit by car. And it turns out that island driving is one of travelers' favorites, with 6 island destinations making it into the top 20, which included Canary Islands, the Balearics, the Azores, and Cyprus. Italy was the top on most of all the categories in the poll, with 7 of its cities achieving a satisfaction score of 7.5 out of 10, higher, including Milan, Venice, and Rome. And then the Spanish locales took top spots, with mainland, Barcelona, and Malaga appearing alongside customer favorites in the Canary Islands. So let's look at the top 10 favorites, of which you may have never heard of. So Gran Canaria, which is the Canary Islands, was voted joint top spot for amazing driving experiences. Touring through coastal Las Palmas, you'll see quaint, colorful buildings, clear blue seas, slopes of magnificent mountains. but beware of hairpin turns and goats that tend to wander onto the roadway. Next on the list is Izmir, Turkey, with a 9.7 out of 10 rating. So this has markets, back streets, ancient monuments, and the spectacle of the Azure Aegean Sea, which makes this city on Turkey's west coast a must-see for many explorers out there. So Izmir is 9.7 out of 10. That's amazing. Cairns, Australia, is known as the gateway to the Great Barrier Reef, and it was described as a tropical paradise that offers an expanse of mountain, sea, and spectacular views. It has very well maintained roads and leads seamlessly from stunning coastal paths to dense rainforest. Next on the list is Kefalonia, Greece, one of several top choices adjacent to the Asian. Kefalonia is an island on the Ionian Sea. I'm so sorry. I cannot pronounce these words, but I'm going to get there. It's west of the mainland Greece, which offers the abundance of unspoiled beaches, limestone cliffs, and rolling hillside. Split, Croatia. Croatia's second largest city lies in the eastern shore of the Adriatic Sea and has the 17th century European charm that people love to visit, with its classical architecture, rugged landscape, and the other Croatian city, Dubrovnik, scored the lowest in popularity among tourist drivers. That's interesting, isn't it? Burgas, Bulgaria, on the Black Sea, offers stunning ocean views and ancient sites on its shoreline, well-maintained roads, wealth of cultural and archaeological attractions. Knock, Ireland, the lesser-known destination of Knock in County Mayo, scored an average of 9.6 out of 10 because of the beautiful scenery, quiet roads, and tranquil pace of driving. That could be amazing, I bet. Ponta Delgado, São Miguel, Azores. The capital of São Miguel in the Azores is one of the destinations cited time and time again as one of the favorites, with its whitewashed buildings, narrow cobbled streets, and crystal clear waters. This spot earned 9.6 in driver satisfaction. Now this one may surprise you a little bit. Johannesburg, South Africa. South Africa has earned a reputation among motorists as one of the world's best road trip destinations, and its largest city, Johannesburg. Very diverse, vibrant urban spot, offers access to natural reserves and is filled with 10 million trees, giving it a really refreshing open feel. And the next and the last on the list was Warsaw, Poland. Poland's historic capital is surrounded by rolling central lowlands and has winding rivers and blooming meadows, and coastal area of Gdańsk are especially spectacular if seen through the car window. And according to the tourist driver's least favorite cities, Athens, Greece, Belfast, United Kingdom, Glasgow, United Kingdom, London, United Kingdom, sorry about that, UK, and then Dubrovnik, Croatia. So I think that's really, really interesting, but that could be fun. So if you're one of those that is looking to do some driving, I actually like road trips as well. I'm just not very comfortable driving in international destinations that I don't know because I haven't been there yet. But once I get there, and if I feel comfortable after having been there and spent some time there, I wouldn't have a problem. And I would like to see some of these places, especially Ireland and Croatia. I hear they're just magnificent. So what's happening in business news? Well, for my friends over in Australia, and this particular segment is sponsored by Peaks Cruises and Tours and our consolidator partner, Picasso Travel. Just in case you don't know, Peaks Cruises and Tours offers some great international airfare no matter where you're leaving from and going to. You should check out whether or not we can help you save some money, especially if you're trying to upgrade to business class. And what's a consolidator? A consolidator is a company that the airlines, most major airlines, have a relationship with in order to offer inexpensive air so that those seats don't go without a butt in them. So, business news, My Lounge, home of Virgin Airlines Australia, opens a lounge at Brisbane International Airport. So Virgin Airlines, is doing a lot. Virgin, period. The company Virgin is doing a lot. They've got a cruise line now, and they have their own airline. So they opened their doors in couple weeks ago, and they're collaborating with British Lounge Specialist Number One Lounges on its international lounges located in Australia to create a unique experience for Virgin Australia guests. So the brand new lounge is the home of at the Brisbane airport, and it is designed like a loft apartment, which should be really fun, I would think. The lounge has social lounge spaces, relaxed contemporary environment, game rooms, seating for more than 100 guests, and the lounge offers delicious, locally sourced hot and cold dishes from all-day grazing menu, barista bar, coffee, and a bar with DIY cocktails, including the Flamingo Virgin Australia's signature aperitif. So this could be really nice, and they're going to open up several others in Sydney, Melbourne, and to gain access, you have to show your Velocity Platinum or Gold card along with your boarding pass or business class boarding pass. So with that, I'm going to take a quick break, and when I get back, we're going to have a conversation with Joe DiVittorio, who, like I said, is this fantastic young man who is a software engineer. I think it's what he said he does, which is one of those jobs, if you're looking to travel the world and be able to work remotely, it is one of those jobs that you have the flexibility to do so. So guys, if you're listening and you're still in college or you're thinking about changing careers, he actually did not major in software engineering in college. He was an economics major, and he did a complete switch. And so with that, he's going to talk to you about how he's done this and why he's done this. And I just think it's a fabulous opportunity for people, if you want to do work remotely and see the world, be able to earn some money while you're traveling. This is one of the ways to do it. So this is Karen Duncan. I shall be back in a minute.
Why stay local when you can go global?
It's gonna be free right about now.
With Norwegian Cruise Line, you can shift out of traffic and into vacation mode. Before you know it, you'll be free at sea. What is free at sea? It's your choice of up to 5 free offers, like free unlimited open bar, free shore excursions, and more. So sail to the Caribbean, Alaska, or Hawaii and vacay your way, only on Norwegian.
To book your Norwegian cruise, contact Peaks Cruises and Tours at 512-529-3696 today. Welcome back to your Bucket List Buster. This is Karen Duncan here, and I'm excited to say that I finally have tracked down this young man that I picked up on the plane. Yes, we old birds pick up good-looking guys on planes too. But we have Joe DiVittorio. How do you say your last name, Joe?
DiVittorio.
DiVittorio, who I happened to meet on an airplane ride, and we got to talking. Of course, I talk a lot, and I talk to most people. But I thought it was very interesting because he is part of what he is called the Wi-Fi tribe. And most of you know that now people have the ability to work remote, and this is an example of that. So welcome to the show, Joe. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me. Good to catch up.
I know that it's been a little bit, and you've been all over the world. We'll get to that. But let's talk a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Just for starters, I'm Joe, born and raised in the suburbs of Chicago. I went to school at the University of Illinois down in Champaign, and then graduated and then stayed in Chicago up until March. So I have only lived in Chicago for the state of Illinois up until March of this year.